Hello everyone, I'm Buck WSR Weezer, putting the do into do-it-yourself. And I'm here with a Craftsman M260 lawnmower with a Briggs & Stratton engine. And I've come across a unique problem and I'm going to see if we can resolve it today. Here's the problem. The back wheels rub against the lawnmower housing. Let me set you down and see if I can show you that a little bit more closely. These are adjustable, of course, but if you adjust the cutting level too high, your wheels rub against the housing. You see that? It's ridiculous. And you can't get the wheels as high as you would like. You can only cut on a very low setting. They're rubbing on both sides right here. So, you know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you get to 4, you can't put it in 5. You can only go as high as 4, but it rubs. So, I'm counting wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You got 6 settings. 5 rubs against the housing, and 6, you can't even raise the wheels that high because it won't go up. And so now these wheels have been rubbing against the housing here, wearing the paint off. And the only option that you're left to do is lower these wheels and cut your grass shorter than you might otherwise wish to. So we're going to put this guy up on the workbench and see if we can resolve it. Alright, so we've got the mower up on the table and I've supported the back of it with a block of wood, and the rear wheels are hanging off the back of the table. Now these rear wheels are free spinning. The drive wheels are the front wheels. Let's go ahead and take these off and take a closer look at what's going on here. Do you see a problem? Well, to me, nothing was immediately apparent when I was looking at this, but a friend of mine named JT put this mower up side by side with an identical one and was able to see what was going on. The problem is actually a simple one. This axle has been installed backward. This axle should be so we got the axle that runs straight through, and then this bracket here, it should be facing the rear, not the front. Same on this side. So I think what we need to do is take this down and just flip it around the other way. That's what I'm hoping is what we need to do. And this just clips in here, so we should be able to get it out fairly easily and flip it around the other way. And hopefully that will solve our problem. Let's give it a try. All right. Maybe what will it take to get this guy out? Really just clips in there. Probably a way to spread these clips and get it out. Oh, there we go. Yep. Didn't need to do all that banging. Same on this side. I don't know, I feel like banging. Nope. There we go. So he's out. Alright, so just taking a look at this axle on the workbench here. This is how it came off of the mower. And it's got the wheels forward, But what we wanted to do is really flip it around this way so that the wheels are backward. The problem is this is a welded piece, and this flexible bracket right here has to be on this side because it's on the right side of the tractor where we have these notches that it can engage to adjust the height of your wheels. I don't see any. It looks like this was installed backwards from the factory and that this bracket needs to be over here on this side. I don't see any way of moving that because it's a welded assembly and I don't have the means of taking this apart and moving this bracket here over to here. That's what I'm trying to see, but I don't see a way for that to happen. And I don't know if I can look up this part, this axle, and get the correct one with this flexible engagement bracket attached to it. I'm going to have to look into that. See, if I were to put this up onto the lawnmower right as it is now, the wheels would no longer rub against the housing, but there would be no way to lock the wheels at the height you desire because the locking mechanism is on this side of the lawnmower. So let me do a little research online about that part. Well guys, I ordered the part, the new part, the correct part, and guess what? It confirms my theory that the old part, the original part, was assembled backwards. Notice. So here's the new one, still got the tag on it. Got your axle shaft, and then the bracket comes towards the back, right? Wheels attached there. And our flexible, adjustable bracket, it has to be on the right side. And sure enough, it is. Well, with the old one, look. The bracket's on the right side, but it's going forward. And that is why the wheels were rubbing against the mower housing. All I can say is, I don't know how exactly it was assembled incorrectly. I just can imagine some assembly line worker, and I have one thing to say, you had one job, but they put this together backward. You flip it around so it's oriented correctly, the bracket's on the wrong side. So this was assembled wrong, was built wrong from the factory. What's amazing to me is that it actually made it onto the machine and worked sort of, except it did not permit the wheels the full range of adjustment, high and low, for your cutting height. I don't know how many of these incorrect brackets they may have made. Was this the only one? Or did many of them make it through the assembly line onto the machines and to the big box stores where they were purchased by unsuspecting consumers? But it feels good to have figured it out. So if you're having the same sort of problem, maybe you'll want to know what the part number is for this. This is an MTD part number 611-05629. And this one's correct. This one's correct. So let's take this tag off. Let's put it up on the machine. And we'll be back in business. It should snap right up into place. So I think I'm going to start here on the right side. Well, left side starts first. This guy goes in like so. And now we've got our full range of adjustment. Let's put the wheels back on. Have to get a socket for that. But for now, it's on there. And look, we can go through the full range of heights. There's the highest level, and it's not interfering with our housing. So we're truly back in business after I tighten this down. We'll stick the wheel here on the other side. Bolt him down. Oops. Alright, what size we got here? Gotta remember. 5/8 perhaps? Nope. 5/16. Yeah, that looks like about it. There's that guy. All right, let's put it on the ground and then take a closer look at how it works now. And there's our mower with our new wheels properly located on the machine as they should. Let's take a closer look at that adjustable wheel. We got the full range of motion from all the way up high to 6 spaces later, all the way down low. And look, we got still 2 inches, 3 inches the wheel away from the housing where it was used to be rubbing. I wish I had some red paint. It could touch that up there so it doesn't rust, but not a big deal. They all start to rust anyway. So we've resolved it. I don't know. It's not an old mower. It's from 2020. Not that old. Wonder if we could take it back or talk to the manufacturer. As it is now, we spent 30 bucks to fix it with that new part for what seems, in my opinion, to be a factory error. Well, all that remains is one final question, is why there's no air cleaner or air filter. I'm afraid we won't be able to blame that one on the factory. Oh well, guess we should take care of that. I want to thank you for joining me on this video. A little bit of a weird one, a head scratcher, but we've resolved it and that feels pretty good. I'd like to hear from you if you've had similar experiences or have encountered this same problem. That would be really interesting to me. Thank you for watching, and I will look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye.